Good evening, boys and girls. We are back finally on this save. Apologies for being slightly late. We've been watching the TV and I did not see what time it was. So, Balin, Slayer, Ross, GYR, FM, Rage, Atlas TV's back with his membership. Welcome in, Vaughan. How are we all doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. I have to admit, the Sue is no longer on the soundboard. Several have been replaced. Yes, we have a transfer special. Well, I say transfer special, but business has been done. We are going to rattle through games today. It is going to be ludicrous, but I just want to talk to you guys about stuff first and foremost. Strum, welcome. How you doing, brother? So we have Serbian Cup this year. We have the Serbian League. We also have the Champions League. Look at this here. Reach the semi-finals. Semi-final is a requirement of the board in the Champions League this year. And for the first time ever in this save, 11 seasons in, we will enter straight away at the group stage. No qualification this time around. We're straight in, and that is because Serbia has climbed the ranks in terms of the league competition reputation and the coefficient and stuff like that. We are now up to 11th, which is great. This is absolutely massive. So first of all, we've still got some business on the go here as well, by the way, guys. So we're still doing business. Let's talk about the outgoings first of all. I can't remember how many of these you guys have seen last time. Probably none of them. So let's talk about them all. Remy Hassan, gone. He's gone to Watford. We're trying to upgrade in all of these possible areas. Remy Hassan has now departed us. He is now a Watford player. He came in from Pyramids. He has now gone. We made a little bit of money on him. 11.5 million we paid Pyramids for him. He has now gone to Watford, gone to the Premier League for 19.5 million pounds. Youngster Stephen Long has gone on loan to Manchester City. He just isn't going to play for us, so he's gone out on loan. He was at Falkirk last season. Juan Manuel Santamaria. Now, he was our right back last season, needed a bit of a boost in that area, so he's been departed to the Premier League. He is now a Arsenal player. We paid 7 million, sold him for 24 after a pretty solid season with us last year. This is a big one. This was one that I was quite upset with. Borkovic is gone. He is now a Liverpool player. When teams like Liverpool come in and come calling, sometimes you struggle to keep your players, and we did struggle to keep our player here. He is now a Liverpool player, the Croatian international, 21 caps, 5 goals for Croatia. We paid 10.25 million with him, and he is now gone for 62 million pounds. So we're still making money. Danica Cisse's gone. He was our left back last season. He is now at Real Madrid. As I said, sometimes when these big clubs come knocking, you cannot do anything but pay. We pay 4 million up front. That would have a potential add-on to go up to 11.5. He is now a Real Madrid player for 70 million pounds. 70 million pounds for Danica Cisse. Another outgoing, Christopher Brueggemann. Now, I hated this guy. He got too many red cards for me last season. Former PSG prospect. He is now playing in Spain as well. Atletico Madrid is where he's gone. We've turned a little bit of a profit on him as well, around 20 million a profit on him. 66 million in the bank again for this guy. Patrick Berg, another player who wasn't actually getting a lot of game time towards the end. He was a fantastic servant whilst he was at the club. Defensive midfielder, obviously everyone knows who Patrick Berg is. In this save, he was actually at Bodo Glimt, hadn't had his transfer to France yet. We paid 9.25 million, sold him a couple years later for 7.25 to RB Salzburg. A little bit of a loss there, but we can kind of cover that. Then we move forward. Jovanik is another player who we did have. We signed him from Rivals Partizan. Was part of the under-21 quota, turned 21, don't need him anymore, he's gone. There are much better players that we can have in this team. Then we have a big one. RIP Hugo Felix. He's finally departed us. After a long several years of service, Hugo Felix is now a Barcelona player. Yeah, Vaughan, Ross, Slayer, I know you guys are a little upset on this one. Yeah, he is the GOAT. Like, he has been nothing short of sensational for us. We paid £2.6 million for him, and we've had him, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and sold him for 50. We've had he's probably in his peak now. He's 27 years of age. He is an elite tier attacking midfielder, as you would expect, and hopefully now he's at Barcelona, he actually gets a little bit more international recognition. So we've made some good money there. This guy has gone out on loan. Again, not really one to talk about. Then we've had a change in goalkeeper. Alisson Becker, the oldest man in the world at 38 years of age. He is now gone. Alisson Becker is now an Inter Milan player. Kuka Gaming, welcome. Murph.
Steve Hood is a tactical genius.
Thank you very much, sir. Murph, stop spoiling the surprise. I've not gone through the players that have come in yet. So Alisson Becker has gone. Venema, the young goalkeeper that we have, he has gone back out on loan. He is a 5-star potential player, or 4.5-star potential player according to this. He has actually gone back out on loan to Holland. He is PEC Zwolle, new goalkeeper. He will be playing a lot for them. Alisson, we sold him for £18 million. Hector Dominguez, this guy was on loan at Porto last year, didn't get in the team because obviously we have
nice cock.
The Cockerman. So he was at Porto last season on loan. He actually did quite well for Porto. 14 goals in 26 games in the Primeira Liga. He's gone to RB Salzburg for £27 million. Postoluca has gone to Juve. He was actually another pretty decent servant for us last season, but the 4 concentration, I can't be dealing with it in my team, to be perfectly honest. He also needs a bit nicer passing. So we paid £8 million for him the season prior, sold him for £38 million. Again, oh, excuse me, again, a good profit. And the last final out so far is the Nilson Spencer. He has gone to Manchester City. Now, this guy has phenomenal physicals, that's for damn sure, but he has now departed. He is now a Manchester City player. We paid £37 million for him, and he has departed for £66 million, giving us a transfer income of £454 million, as you can see there. Now, on the incomings, I'm only going to talk you through the ones that matter. So, like this guy here, youth prospect from Croatia, we're not going to talk about. So, the incomings, welcome in Leonard Valia. He is a Romanian international centre-back. This guy means business, guys. He is a perfectionist. He is an elite tier centre-back. 47 appearances for the Romanian national team. He will come in and be a god tier central defender for us. He's got 17 passing as well. 16 positioning is fantastic. The physicals are great as well. He's 6'2", 17 jumping reach. This guy's going to be all over the bloody corners. I can tell you that for free. We paid a lot of money to Juve for him, 70 million up front. That will rise to 80 million there. And I mentioned in my go live tweet, a familiar face is back at the club. Dom. Now we've switched, and we're not actually playing inverted wingbacks anymore. Dominic is back at the club. Now, we did sell him to AC Milan for £46 million, but the nostalgia factor is fantastic, so we paid him 50 to get the bad boy back. He is now our starting choice left back. He will replace Danica Cisse, but overall a club legend returns to the team. We got a couple of youngsters here that I'm not going to touch on. Nikita Yermankov is another player to come in, another left back. He is a squad player though. He is good cover for Dom. We needed a little bit more depth in that position. High teamwork, high work rate, good bravery, good concentration, determination. Pretty physical as well. Can't really cross as well as Dom, but a good backup option nonetheless. Comes in from Borussia Mönchengladbach, £26 million for your main man there. He's a Spartak Moscow new gem. Then this guy comes in, David Dadzi is how I'm going to say this guy's name. Belgian international. Again, the sort of electric pace and agility and stuff that you're kind of looking for. Really nice high dribbling. We need to work on his finishing, but that's not a problem. High determination. 18 off the ball is why he's here effectively. So he is here. Then we move forward, and this is almost the one that I want to talk to you about, which Murph has actually recorded a soundbite for. Bruno Gomez comes in. He is going to be our guy on the right-hand side. 35 appearances for Portugal, 15 goals, 120k a week on the boy. He looks very good. 9 concentration. I'd love that to be at least 10, but he's got good flair. He's got high work rate. He's got fantastic technique. He can throw the ball long, which is, you know, something a little bit interesting. He's great on both feet. Again, something fantastic. Now, Murph, this is the one for you. We replaced one old goalkeeper in Allison with this guy. Unai Simon is our new goalkeeper. 34 years of age. He was at Barcelona. Played him a decent amount at Barca, but they paid £25 million for him, and he is now ours for £35 million. And that man is our upgraded goalkeeper. Why did you sell Hugo Felix? Money. Money, money, money. We also got this guy in, Kamil Nagy, is I'm going to say this guy's name. An elite tier, all super well-rounded. This is exactly what I missed. Oh, Balin, don't be this guy. We were just running through all the players, bro. Kamil Nagy is coming in. He is the central midfielder. He is the upgrade on Bruggeman. 22 caps for France. He is exactly what I'd want Paul Pogba to be in real life, really. You missed the best soundbite ever. Luis Guerrero comes in, another option on the wing for us. A little bit more diminutive, again, coming in as a squad player, coming in from Sevilla. £18 million. They picked him up for free the season prior, but he did quite well. Prompted us to go in and buy another squad player in Luis Guerrero. Johan Vogels, you guys will remember we were looking at this guy whilst he was a Feyenoord player. Real Madrid bought him. We bought him off Madrid because he had a season where I don't think he played in abundance. 25 appearances, not great. Didn't really do the goal scoring for Madrid, probably as they would have liked. So we went out and we've got him for 30 million, a million more than Madrid paid for him last season. Then, now, I was having a chat at the weekend with GYR and the Gibb Show. Shout out to those boys. And we said that we need experience in our teams moving forward. Now, we do have a lot of youth. This guy is experienced. 136 caps for Portugal. He's the man who's been keeping Hugo Felix out of the Portuguese national team. Bruno Fernandes is here, or Bruno Fernandes. Hopefully everything's all right, Vaughan. No worries, man. Hopefully it's not too major. Yeah, fingers crossed for you, bro. Bruno Fernandes is here. Yes, Hugo Felix has gone. Balin, he has gone to Barcelona for 50 million quid. And we've replaced him with 36-year-old Bruno Fernandes for 4 million. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Bruno Fernandes is here. Ruben Jorge is another one. He's youngster coming in for 2 mil. And then this final backup goalkeeper, Benjamin Bastamante, comes in as a backup cup goalkeeper, as you can kind of see. So, £454 million out. 454 million pounds in, 444 million pounds spent. It's been a window. It's been a window. The spending's kind of stepped up over the last 2 years since we've actually been part of the EU. But in terms of our finances and stuff, we are relatively decent. We've got loads here, but I don't know how I'm going to spend that. You know what? There's not really much I can do. We've just had so much cash coming in. The board are building a bigger transfer shit's been insane. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. They are expanding the stadium. The training facilities are being improved again. Let's ask. Not that they're going to say yes, but let's ask. After all I've done for this club, lack of ambition, convince? Go on, give me another affiliate. Just wrap it up by giving me another affiliate. Go on. Yeah, just cocks. Right, anyway, effectively what we're going to do today, guys, is we've started preseason quite well. There's not been a game so far that we've not scored 10 or more, which is pretty darn good. We are going to instant result. I'm just going to tell you now, we are going to instant result the league fixtures just so you know what we are doing, okay? So going into game number 1 of the season, obviously we are using the GYRFM. He is in the chat. We are using the GYRFM Swanzalona V3, which if I do that tactic, it should be popping up in the chat for you guys very shortly. You guys can go and check this out. We are taking Serbia by storm this year. I want to dominate everybody. So we've got a couple players in here as under 21. Padrag Zivkovic is here as well. Do you still need new gens for the video with Tom? If you've got them, Pim, fire them away. If you've got them, chuck them in. And I haven't actually made the list for us and for me and Tom yet. So yeah, we're still working things through. Obviously, we've still got this traitor. He's back. He's still on loan. So he's going to be an interesting one. That team star-wise is ridiculous. Yeah, and if what we would probably actually do is Sega's probably more of a centre-back, you know. Like, if I didn't have to worry about the ratings of stuff, I would probably maybe even play Boris and Bomb, you know. Boris and Bomb, or like we could chuck in Mr. Guerrero. Potentially, he needs to maybe learn CM for us. We could probably do this. Luca Kane in at box-to-box midfield, or we could probably bring in Torre at centre mid, being the worst player at a 3-star. Look at the new gen chat. I've put in like 30. Amazing. Thanks, Pim. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. But for this game, we need Jolovic because it is a Serbian league match. Obviously, we need to have one Serbian under 21 in the team. So we've got the main man in goal. We've got Cuevas, Rodriguez, Valia. Big Dom is back in the team. Jolovic as the under 21. Kamal Nagy is there. Gomez, Fernandez, Dadzi, and of course...
Nice car.
Up top. But as I said, guys, we are going to be instant resulting the league matches, and we will be playing the Champions League matches this season, also moving forward. I will never get bored of that, Unyai. Yes, you and me both, brother. You and me both. You and me both, my friend. So the start of the season, just a casual 7-0. You know, 48 shots, 25 on target, 7.24 XG. Goals left, right, and centre. The cock.
Nice car.
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby, a triple. Cuevas, Valia, and Gomez and Kana on the score sheets as we start the season like an absolute house on fire. Right, who is this guy? I can't remember all this business. Look at this guy. He's old. He's old as time. We're getting the experience in. Let's get the experience in. Look at all these transfers that are coming in. Lorenzo, CT's been busy, man. CT has been busy. Let's just, you know what? Like, it literally doesn't make a difference, does it? Let's just sign all these players. If you don't score 200 league goals with this team, I'll be shocked. You and me both, Balin. What is the goal record, my friend? You can have the loan back. That's fine. What is the current record on the spreadsheet, my friend? Loan offer for Mbom. 7th heaven. The cock close to triggering a clause and costing us another 8 million, but doesn't actually matter too much. Oh, I need to change the training. Oh, I need to change the training. I don't like, because we're instant result and stuff, I'm gonna absolutely power through this. So like, I know I'm gonna play a lot of games. I'm actually working on a slightly updated version of these training schedules, guys, as well. So I'm hoping to have a little bit more of a balanced thing on the go. I'm currently doing it using it in a save. So if it does work to the way I want it, we should have things up and running for you guys pretty darn soon. Let me see. Let's get through October. Maybe. I don't know how many games we're going to get in tonight. ignore that. What are you doing, Murph? What are you doing, my brother? Let's pop the week off in there. Do that. Do that. When's the next rebuild, mate? That will be on Sunday. Will be on Sunday. It's a 10-year one, Ross, so get strapped in for it because it's going to be a long one. Update me tomorrow. Going to sleep for that early alarm. Take care, brother. Don't you forget, guys, we do have the network game tomorrow night. He's obviously not live now, but please do go and check out Mr. Murph FM. His link will be popping up in that comments section, in that chat window, for you to go and check out Murph over on Twitch. He's very, very close to 1,000 followers. If you guys can get him there, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Please do go and do so as we move on. There he is. What a guy. Okay, so 7-0 is a good start to the season. Ideally, there is a Steam achievement, right, for not conceding a goal in 30 matches. One love, Unyai. There he is for you, Murph. Ideally, right, we wouldn't concede. You know, ideal scenario, but I don't see that happening in terms of the Steam achievement. We're doing some scouting, obviously, on some players, but our team is so stacked. Like, we could probably go and sign this guy, do you know what I mean? Like, if a bid came in for the cock, I could probably go and get this guy. Does he have an interest? Not yet. Improve their standing. Well, brother, I can't improve my standing in the division any more than first. The only way we can do that is by getting teams into longer competitions in Europe. No. That's not happening, no. Duric, yeah, that's fine. You're never going to play for us. Transfer. Look at all the business going on here, chat. Look at all the business, right. Intensive language course for him, and Bomb goes out on loan. You, squad registration. Leonardo Fernandez, another old man coming into the team to be that linchpin in attack for us. The cock, go and show him some love. And that's another transfer coming in. Okay, very hectic start to the stream tonight, guys. But all in all, we're moving things in that right direction. We're tidying up the coaches and stuff as well. Obviously, we've got the best staff in our division, but we're also trying to get the best staff in the world effectively and pushing things forward as much as humanly possible. And that rounds off the coaches. 16 out of 16 coaches for us now. I'm actually going to ask for more because I'm greedy. Just see what happens. If they give you the coaches, fantastic. If they don't give you the coaches, then it's not the end of the world. But you've got to keep asking for it, chat. You've got to keep asking. But yes, the transfer spend has been pretty darn significant. He can go, that's fine. Farid Boudous. See, the fact that I've been picking up these youngsters for ages and they're just sat in my club, that is not enough for him. Feeling better? Yes, I am. Thank you, Stephen. Feeling much, much better. Much, much better, my friend. More coaches, right. More coaches, please. Desperately lacking in numbers. That's actually not true. Young players to realise potential. Already. We are trying all we can do, chat, to get as many coaches as humanly possible. I'll try to convince once more. Okay. I was going to say that we're going to be left behind by our rivals, but, like, we're not. So I'm going to need to tidy up these positions, but that's a job for another day as we move into match day number dos. Hopefully, once we are out of the transfer window, things will move a little bit quicker. It's just because we've got all this transfer business going on. Also, the new gens I showed have either played for me in my Den Haag save or Kilmarnock. Even better, my friend. Even better. Even better. Right. Another player out. The Brazilian winger. Goodbye, Kike. I liked Kike, but 34 million. We make profit on those, don't we? We make profit on those. He had a good year last year, but I think we've improved massively. Gremio owed 15% of that transfer fee anyway, so we move things forward. Real Madrid make offer for Hudson Odoi. Right, Napredak. Chelsea an offer. That's not good enough. I just out of curiosity, I wonder what our odds are to win the league this year. 1-16 to win the league, and Partizan are set to come second. The best 11 is my team. So, doing all we can. We are doing all we can. Do you guys think we are going to go undefeated in the league this season? That is the question. Hopefully we can do. Even with me instant resulting absolutely everything, I'm hoping that we can still get the job done. As we have our second fixture of the night. Everybody seems fresh. Everybody seems fine. We're just going to hit that instant result button again. Jolovic getting all the game time as our under-21 player in that central midfield spot. It's kind of an important spot, to be fair. There is the goal that we have conceded. It's the one shot on target because, of course, it is FM. Undefeated with no draws. That is the goal. So we got our job done pretty darn quickly. And then we conceded in the 63rd minute. A double for Bruno Fernandes as well. Well done, Mr. Bruno Fernandes. Pretty comfortable as we move into game week number 3, which is 7 days away. I'm going to holiday in between these games, and we're going to talk to you guys. So I hope things are going well for all of you. Finally got my second monitor so I can watch the football whilst playing FM. Pim, that is the best way to do it. I've got a monitor under this camera, like right here, and I've got another one just there. Makes things so much better. Infinitely better, some would say. As there is football on this evening, let me go and open the old flash score. And let's have a little look-see. And Palace, Brentford, and Fulham, Brighton have already kicked off. So for me, Palace win, Brighton win. But I think it's going to be tough. So what's the crack with you after last week? I needed a week to fully reset myself. I was going to try and get a video done for today, actually. But I literally just ran out of time. Work actually got on top of me a bit more today. So yeah, that's kind of what happened there. But other than that, guys, my head is very much back into Football Manager. So been starting a new video today, which will come out in a week or two's time. I've also been working on a rebuild, which will be this weekend, as I've already teased. It is a 10-year rebuild, so these do take a long time to complete, guys. So please do bear with me, but it is a highly requested one, and it is a team from League 2. English League 2, not League 2. English League 2. I just used my Fire Stick to watch the football. Nice. Nice. Oh, I've got offers for Quavers coming in as well. Right, so let's clear all these messages because obviously we're not in the business of that right now. How much is this transfer offer? Literally unequivocally no. Like, you're so far adrift of where that offer needs to be, Juve. Like, you need to go and have a word with yourselves. We probably are going to end up holidaying over our Champions League group, but we're going to have to see what does happen. So, Vojvodina, one of the toughest games that we can actually face this season. We are taking them on at home. And with the instant result at our fingertips, guys, this is how we are looking going into the instant result. First versus third is what it is. Good start. 8-0 for the boys. We are simply great. And we got a debut here for young right back option. The Cock is 1 goal away from triggering his clause, which obviously will see us pay some money over to Juventus. We will, at some point, I assume, have the Champions League group draw. But obviously they are still doing the qualification process of things right now. As we move on, we got Spartak next in a week's time. John, welcome, my brother. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Not as good as Liverpool or Celtic, only scored 8 in that game, yeah. Give us time. Give us time. Spurs song, please.
What do we think of Tottenham? Shit! What do we think of shit?
Thank you. There you go, John, just for you, mate. Hopefully, this is the last sort of month of a period where we do have the transfer window, and then we can kind of really get our heads down and start bashing through some of these fixtures. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Man United inquire about Toure for 9 million. No, absolutely not. No, not that for Soto either. Toure's going to be upset now. Yeah. Right. The money wasn't right, Pablo. I need at least 12. God, I hate this, because then they're always going to say, there's 12. Super annoying. Super duper annoying. I do bloody hate Spurs, especially as they beat us when we were not the better team. Yeah, it's always the way, man. It's always the way. Right, the Champions League games are happening right now. So, we just need to keep an eye on those. Because the draw, I believe the group draw will be happening at some point very, very soon. Can these guys, like, just understand that my players are not for sale? Chelsea close to getting Gvardiol? Yeah, I saw that. They're going to offer to buy him and get him next season, aren't they? Is what I've seen. Which is, you know, he's a very, very good player, Josko Gvardiol. Obviously, we do have him in the network game, which you guys will be aware of. Jaka, nice. Thanks, mate. What is nice? I'm off to Cyprus at the end of the month. There when United are playing, but I don't think I can go because I'll be leaving in the evening. So you never know. I might see them at the airport, but I doubt. You never know, man. You never know. Right, we are taking on a Spartak away in Serbian league action. Obviously, we hit that instant result button yet again. Last game was 8-0 at home. Away at Spartak gives us a result of 6-0. We are flying. Doing my Valencia save. Aim is to retain the title. About to go into the 3rd season. Nice. Very nice. Offers made for Seager. No. Still no. Loan offers. That guy's going to be a prospect at some point as well. Well, in the Cock. The Cock's got some more goals. PSG getting Soler. Soler's a very good player. Very good box-to-box. So I tried to stream it on my PlayStation 5 the other day, but it doesn't save on YouTube or Twitch. What do you mean, John? Not really sure what you mean by that, my brother. Serbian league is too easy. Yeah. I mean, the Serbian league isn't what this team's built for. This team has been built to win the Champions League, and I think we're kind of at an area where that is possible. I'm getting a bit fed up of some of these offers coming in for like players that are like so much better than what the AI is offering. I'm hoping next year, next iteration of Football Manager, that is infinitely better. Like the actual AI offering system, like this offer for Torre will be awful. Right, give me, let's make it 20. 2. Yeah, it's United in it. I know United can afford to pay it. I tried streaming on my PS5, but for some reason on Twitch it doesn't save the stream, nor does YouTube. What, as in like do you need your stream key sorted? Like what's the vibe? Yes, Rage, how are you doing, my guy? Everyone, please do go and check out FM Rage. You can just access his channel by clicking his link, or clicking his profile. Please do go and check him out on YouTube as well. How are you doing, Rage? What's your take on Scott Parker being the first casualty and not Steven Gerrard? Yeah, the villain not doing great thus far, but a managerial change will be interesting. I don't know who you'd get, to be perfectly honest, but Real Madrid make Ansu Fati offer. Wow. Wonder if he's still at Madrid. Come on, you Reds. You Reds. Are you? Going tomorrow. Nice. Love it. And I want Parker. Gerrard out now for Poch. You think you can get Poch? You think you can get Poch? No, unfortunately, I won't be going. I struggle to get to the ones in the week because I live in Cardiff. So, like, with work and stuff, I struggle to get to the ones in the week. I do need to arrange some away trip this year with my mate Jack, who I go to the fixtures with. Would be good to have a couple of games in the bank soon. That is our second game in a row that we have not conceded. Huzzah! Because there is a Steam achievement, as I did mention, that Reading and QPR, nice. Reading's a very easy ground to get to. I went to Reading last year. I am not selling Seager. Go away. Hour and a half? Yeah, it's about that. Hopefully the traffic stays good for you, man. At this point, I would sack Gerrard and put my missus in charge, who thinks offside means it's a penalty. (5-1). Okay, this 30 goal thing, 30 game with no goal is going to be horrendous, by the way.
Nice car.
The man's got a third hat-trick of the season already. We're going to praise the cock. We're going to praise the cock. He is currently on 12 goals in 5 appearances for the club now. Mr. Cockerman. Classy cock. Yeah, it was a good win at Reading last year. Very good win at Reading. So last year I went to Reading, I went to Cardiff, I went to Birmingham. I'm trying to think where else. I think that might have been it, you know. My mate, who I go to the games with, went to Blackpool at the weekend with his missus, so fair play to him there. No, what are the new restrictions, John? Fire away. Tell me what. Inform me, please. How do we get on at Brunt? We lost. I don't want to talk about it because just in case Mer's lurking, like he's a Birmingham fan, so I'd rather not talk about it. We'd rather not talk about it. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we weren't great in that particular instance. I'll be honest with you, I've not even watched the highlights from the game at the weekend, the 3-3 at Blackpool. And obviously they're back in action tomorrow night at Ashton Gate, aren't they, of course? Blackpool, decent point. Yeah, any point on the road is a good point, if you ask me. But what's your thoughts on Nathan Baker being forced to retire, unfortunately, due to a pretty darn serious head injury, which isn't great. I like Bakes, was a big fan. was a very big fan of Mr. Nathan Baker, but it is what it is. Ah, Dom. Fell awkwardly and fractured his bloody leg. Satyr's retiring loads better than Viner. Just really sick of. It's one of those. I'm always willing to give a bit of like youth a chance, and the fact that he's come through the academy and stuff, I'm always willing to give him a little bit more game time and like a little bit more faith. But yeah, a little bit of a problem. Premier League clubs are set to face restrictions on spending on transfers and wages for the first time, with England's top flight looking to follow UEFA's new financial rules. So are they going for something along the lines of the model that La Liga are doing? Because if they do, I think that's a good thing. Don't understand why Closer doesn't start. He must not be fully fit, or not as mobile as Nige wants the team to be, probably. I'd imagine it's something to do around mobility, because he's not exactly the quickest around the turf anymore. But is what it is. Something like 70% of the income. Yeah, that's very similar to La Liga then. Very similar to La Liga. Alright, a couple of changes happening here. Bruno going into central midfield as a box-to-box alongside Kana. Yeah, why not? It doesn't matter. Would like to see more Wilson and Tanner. I like Tanner. So, yeah. And another 8-0. Yep. This is the reason why we are not playing these games. Just because of how things go, you know. No, Chelsea, leave my players alone. The money was not right on the deal. Leave me alone. I cannot wait to get out of deadline day, man. Getting so many more bloody emails because it's deadline day and like approaching deadline day and stuff like that. I just want it done. No. No. What was the promise? Ah, I fucked up. I'm not that influential. Fine. If Juve offer good money, maybe. Maybe, baby. Chelsea signed Giles? Chris Giles. He's fast. He's fast, chat. What do you boys want? I'm not letting him go. Appeared to have a catastrophic impact on someone's morale that was absolutely fine with it. Oh, fucking hell, centre-back's injured now. Now I definitely can't sell Seager. Champions League group stage draw, chat. Let's find another group that we're going to come top of and still not have the right thing go our way. We're going to finish top and get PSG this time. I'm going to sense it. So Grafica go through, absolutely pump somebody there. 50 shots. We are generating an ungodly amount of shots and stuff like that. Absolutely smashing. Absolutely smashing. Right. Let's move. Let's move. Champions League group draw. Coming in right now. Right, here we go. Let's view the draw. We are In the second siege, chat, let's go. We are in the same level as Liverpool, Chelsea, Lille, Manchester United, AC Milan, Barcelona, and Roma. So the first teams out the hat are as follows: Bayern, Porto, Real Madrid, PSG, Man City, Inter, Juve, and Ajax. So Liverpool get Bayern Munich, AC Milan get Porto, Roma get Real Madrid, Manchester United get PSG, Barcelona, Manchester City, Chelsea, Inter, Lille, Juventus, which means we are going in a group with Ajax, which is fan-bloody-tastic. There are some big hitters in pot 2. Dortmund are in here, Atletico are in here, Rangers, Celtic, RB Salzburg. So Rangers go in Group A, Besiktas in B, Slavia Prague in Group C, Shakhtar in Group D, Dortmund in Group E. Group E is filth. Atletico go in Group F. That is also pretty darn filth. Celtic go in Group G, and we get RB Salzburg. Now, there is a few sizable teams in here as well. League of Warsaw go in Group A and are going to get pumped. Basel, Cologne, Sevilla, Sporting. That is the worst group I have ever seen. That is horrendous, Group E. Hoffenheim complete things in Group F. Rapid Vienna, which means we get Monaco. So ourselves, Salzburg, Ajax, Monaco. Group H for Hood Gaming. Let's get it going, boys and girls. Let's get it going. We've got Champions League coming up, I imagine, relatively soon. The fixtures have not been added in just yet. Handed easy group is what's been deemed here. So we've got one league match, then another league match, then Champions League against Monaco. So you guys are actually going to see some bloody gameplay soon. Who'd have thought, hey? Been streaming already for almost an hour and we have not seen any actual Football Manager gameplay. Is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. We're going to decline that press conference because I do not go to press conferences, as we are about to approach deadline day. Ooh, that goalkeeper has gone to Barcelona. Interesting. The one who was at Benfica has gone to Barca, which is interesting. Score predictions for Huddersfield tomorrow night. I think we'll win 2-0. 2-0 for the boys. Also, I joined your DC, took over the City save, and won the Champions League. Nice, nice. Did you stay using the strikerless? Always going to be a question. Did you stay using the strikerless? That is the question. Right, league match. Kalubra. Or Kalubara. Kalubara. Samba Spanner. That's Clates' tactic, isn't it? I would assume. I know the Spanner's been Clates' tactic, and the Samba fits with his Hertha Brazil save. So, yeah, cheeky 7-0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the cock. We've already got a 44 goal difference. Not bad. Let's praise the cock. Let's have a look at the league. So 46 goals scored in 7 games. Just the 2 goals conceded. Pretty efficient, some would say. We have a 2-week break, so we are going to holiday until this next game, and I am just going to go to the little boys' room. Back in a sec, guys. Wah. Righty ho ho. Here we go. We're still on holiday. Okay. There we go. Logged in. My server. Go. Got it. Thanks. Welcome customers. Right, we are ready to go. A couple of people are a little bit disappointed, but it's fine. Had lots of turnover in the squad. Bum, bum, bum. What was the transfer offer? This is the guy who's been wanting to go for 10 mil. No. Obviously not. Obviously not, chat. Righty ho ho. Instant resulty again. Let's go, baby. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. Sorry, chat. Remove previous 6-1 victory. Let's go. Relatively straightforward again, chat. Another injury though. The cock is literally scoring 4 a game at the moment, which is a bit savage. Right, talk with company. Fuck off, company, you dick. What an attitude problem Vincent Company's got, hey? So far, chat, this season we've won 7-0, 5-1, 8-0, 6-0, 5-1, 8-0, 7-0, 6-1, and we're about to take on Monaco in our opening Champions League tie. I cannot see for the life of me how I see who is the highest anymore. What's like a there it is, leaderboard. Derp. See leaderboard, right, there we go. Right, Balin, I've got the information for you, my guy. I've got the information, I'll send it in a sec. He wants to leave at the end of his contract. The end of his contract's miles away. No offers. Fine, let him go. Let him go, let him go, let him go. Righty. Dusty, how are you doing, my good sir? What's up? Well, not a huge amount. We are just absolutely blowing teams out the water in season number 11. And we are about to make our Champions League bow for the season against Monaco at home. So, I just saw that they've still got Chouameni, which is nice. Snote, sorry, I've only just seen your comment, my friend. My PC specs and all the parts that I've got are in my description. So please do go and check that out if you want to see what PC I have. Watched Vadina one today and I got a job. Pretty decent day. Nice, man. What's the job, if you don't mind me asking? What is le job? Oh, Denzel Dumfries with a foul on Gomez there. We're going to have a free kick. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes on the delivery. And Rodriguez is there. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Work it back. Vogel's absolutely rifles one off the bar. This is the first actual game that we are seeing here, chat. You can see the stadium development work being in the progress.
Ya lo hace. Pierna derecha, directo al arco.
He didn't score, chat. Super close from Bruno, though. All we need to do in this situation, chat, is remember, just get the 3 points, get ourselves through. Oh, nice. That's cool, Dusty. That's cool, man. If you were in the UK, you might see me a lot. Go on, Luca. Go on, Luca. Oh, the Cock's missed a sitter. He's missed an absolute sitter, chat. Chouameni, Rodriguez easily has that covered. Yermakov driving into the middle. Into the Cock. Back to Mr. Luka Kana, who is wearing number 7 right now. Gets past one. He does have those quick feet. Remember, the Cock is in. And he's put it in the back of the... Puts it in the back of the net. But, yeah. A gambler, huh? Yeah. 3-card poker used to be my game. If I were partaking at a casino. I like roulette, but roulette's a mugs game. Really. And I really want to learn how to play craps. Really want to learn. Long ball. Cockerman's in here, potentially. Away from his marker. Forces a good save from the keeper. How can I start up a good Twitch account? I'm really good at Football Manager, but my laptop is really slow. Not sure how to go about it. I mean, like, the quality of the laptop isn't the end of the world. Like, several people stream, like, for instance, RDF used to stream without his camera. So that's potentially a start. Snotez. I would probably try a couple tests. And then you can get, you know, Twitch is nice enough that if you go on somewhere like Stream Elements, you get free alerts and stuff like that, which is, you know, they're pretty basic. They won't look like mine, for instance, but like you can get that and it's free and stuff. But that's the main thing. I'll just try it. Try setting stuff up. Twitch is pretty easy to grow on a little bit, you know. Are you going to continue on YouTube for FM23? Yes, John. Yes, I will be. We are YouTube gang now. Bruno Fernandes, what did I miss? I sold Hugo Felix and replaced him with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is 36 though. But we need some experience in the team. We need some veterans. So Bruno is here to, you know, sort of deal with, you know, my... sort of deal with my young core, shall we say. So Bruno's the man in charge. There's another penalty. Bruno Fernandes will be taking this one. Sui. He scored again. 2-0 up inside 20 minutes in the Champions League. Not too shabby, is it? But yeah, like any sort of questions and stuff like that, please fire away. Like if you want to send me your laptop, I can have a look and see if it should be alright for streaming. Makes sense. Also, Mitro can do it in the Prem. Yes, apparently from what we've heard, like from our media coverage in England, obviously I think it would be a bit different in Serbia, like the external coverage on someone like Mitro. But the UK coverage on Mitrovic is basically saying how much more focused he seems. You know, he's come back in really good shape and stuff like that. So yeah. Could you do an older shot rebuild? Older shot is the ground I've been to before. Potentially. Cockerman's actually been awful this game, I would say. A 10-year one from the National League. Well, there is a 10-year one coming this weekend, but it's from Skybet League 2. So, yes, there is a 10-year rebuild coming. They actually do take an absolute age to do, so... This goalkeeper's making all sorts of saves from Cockerman. Looks like this is not going to be his game. Bruno Fernandes from the corner. Set piece delivery. It's flicked on quite nicely as well. Raheem Sterling scores for Chelsea in real life against Southampton. I assume that means Reece James is not playing. Reece James is not playing. Okay. Interesting. So that means Casado needs to score for me for Brighton in the old fantasy Premier League. I've supported Aldershot all my life. I would love to see one, to be honest. No one has ever made a decent Aldershot one. Who's done the shots before? Several people have done Aldershot. I swear they have. Let's make that change it right mid. Evening, Jason. How are we, good sir? If he has a manager that believes in him and better teammates than last time, and in Serbia he has a god status. Yeah, exactly. I mean, all of that sort of stuff helps. But genuinely, I think the mental application of himself over the summer, like trying to prove people wrong, that saying that he can't do it in the Premier League and stuff like that, I think is quite impressive from him.
Nice cock.
Nice cock. Finally scores. But it was a very long episode, only playing one game a day. Would love it, to be honest. Who do I support? I support Bristol City, my friend. I am a Bristol City fan. And I'm former season ticket holder, but I do now live in Cardiff, so going to games is a little bit tougher. 3-0 then in this opener. What a 45 minutes that was. You blew them away. Bruno Fernandes scoring 2 penalties and then Cockerman scoring. It took a little while to get the breakthrough, chat, but we finally got there. This left back is doing the business. Schumanni, good save. Which game did you go to see at the Aldershot Stadium then? So I used to, despite being a Bristol City fan, I used to work for Bristol Rovers. So I did, wow, what a strike that is from Golovin. I did the game which was Aldershot versus Bristol Rovers in Rovers conference season. I can't figure out what when that was, but I did do the game at Aldershot and Bristol Rovers won. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy, but I think he can play way better. Yeah, probably. I could easily see him being a Europa League player, like, comfortably, I think, Mitro. Monaco are coming back into this a little bit. They only had 1 shot in the first half, and they're now up to 4. But a nice pass here sees the cock away, and he is away. Oh, Maling Sarr gets there, but...
Nice cock.
Cockerman's in to make it 4 on the day. I assume that's Maling Sarr, the Chelsea youngster with the poor pass there. Long kick. 1 in the air by our big Romanian centre-back, all the way back to Unai Simon. And we are relentless with it, chat. Bruno Fernandes into Cockerman. If he gets away here, it could be a hat-trick. Oh, he misses the goal. Are you back in charge with Serbia? No, annoyingly not. Annoyingly not. And what did they do the last couple of years? Can you show it after the game? Yes, I certainly can, Dusty. I've applied for it a couple times, actually, and they keep saying no now. Bearing in mind I'm one of the best managers in like Serbia history, it's you know, strange, but is what it is. As they hit the crossbar here, Kana's knackered. Imagine my shock. On comes Seeger in the midfield. They're kind of getting a little bit back into it, so hopefully bringing Seeger on, who's a bit more of a natural centre back, will allow us to sort of firm up that midfield. I'd love the Cock to get his hat-trick here, or Bruno. A hat-trick for either would be fantastic in the Champions League. Cuevas, Nija. Ooh, we hit the crossbar as well. Absolutely rifling it against the crossbar this game. Lavia is a joke of a player. Yeah. Goal, Southampton. Oof. Diogo Jota. Yes, Jota. What's the goal like? Is it a Thunder Bastard, Pim? Serbia kits. Oh, don't tell me they're Puma. They're the kits made by Puma. If it's made by Puma, it's going to be awful, isn't it? Because I've seen the Puma ones. Yeah, this shit in the... This, like, middle bullshit. It's horrendous, isn't it? Yeah, that's not good, man. I hate them all. They all look so generic. They all look so generic. Put him in my fantasy in game week 1. Nice. Fair play. Southampton corner, they head it out and he takes first touch and smashes it. Nice. Let's show the people the kit that we're talking about here. So this is it. This is it, chat. Let's open it so it's in a different position on the screen. Yeah, consent. So here we go. It's one of the Serbia. It's one of the Puma ones. It's like they were made on Pez. So Puma have gone for this like central design for all of their like World Cup stuff. Personally, I hate it. That's a nice detailing. I think that's quite nice with the gold. I quite like that. But yeah, I'm not a fan. Like if we go Puma World Cup kits, they all literally look the same. Worst kits of all time. Worst kits of all time. But why gold also makes no sense. I mean, I get that. But yeah, like, look at some of these, right? So, there's a Italy one. Obviously, Italy aren't at the World Cup, but... here we go. Puma's away kits. Look at this crap. Look at this rubbish. They're all the bloody same. All of them. So, what is that? Got the 3 African teams. Switzerland, Serbia, Italy, Austria. We've got the Ivory Coast there. Like, it's just... They're just awful. They are just awful. They are just awful. Where do I think Aldershot will finish this year? Honestly, mate, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I will be perfectly honest with you and say that I don't even know what division Aldershot are in anymore. Let's have a little look. Aldershot Town FC. National League, 24th in the National League. That's a big yikes. That is a big yikes. Let's see if you've got anyone that I recognise. Oh, you got Parts. Joe Partington, fantastic bloke. I like Joe Parts. Do I know anyone else here? No. The fact that you got Joe Parts makes me want to think that you guys are going to do well. League table. So how have you been getting on? Let's have a little peek. How have you been getting on? So you're currently bottom. 1 win, 5 defeats. We've been shit all year and made a protest for trying to get the owners out for some reason. Ah, Parts is injured. Ah, mate. Joe's a really nice bloke. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Where are the results, though? Oh, come on. Come on, Aldershot. You're better than that. Update your fixtures, boys. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I've just had a look at my FPL. I've only got one player who plays tonight. 2 months out, he's a good leader. Mate, he's a fantastic bloke, is our parts. Started a good podcast recently as well, from what I've seen on his Insta. From what I've seen on the old Instagram. Javor. We've lost to Javor before. I believe we lost to Javor last season, actually. Naturally, we've hit the instant result chat. And we run out 3-0 victors this time around. No shots for the opposition. Played 9, won 9 thus far in the league. Johan Vogels with 2 assists, which is very nice. Who do we have next in the Champions League? So next up in the Champions League, we've got 2 league fixtures, then Ajax at home. Interesting that we're starting with 2 home fixtures, but I'm here for it. We've got 2 players out. A fullback and a winger are out injured currently. Not the end of the world, I suppose. So Chelsea have conceded. That's good for me if Reece James hasn't played. Yeah, he's okay. Gordon scored, what, for Everton? Against Leeds as well. I'd have backed Leeds to win that game, you know. I've got a couple of Leeds players in my draft team, not my actual team. Once we've got some of these fixtures out of the way, chat, I'll show you my FPL team and how we're getting on. Because we are doing quite well. Probably up until this game week now. I've mentioned it. But we live and we learn, we wait and we see. You're in 8th. Nice. Who have you gone for as your captain this game week? I have left mine as one Mr. Erling Haaland. Erling. Nice. Saliba. Da, 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 da. Fair play. Saliba, defender though. That's interesting. That is defender. See, my thought process is that I think Haaland will play tonight, tomorrow even. I think Haaland will play tomorrow, and then not at the weekend. That is my thought process. Because they do have Champions League, obviously, next week. So, yeah. Team cohesion's back on the up, which is nice. Defender very risky. Yeah, I can potentially see that. Oh, we got a game coming up against Partizan. We always play bloody Partizan after a friggin'... We always play Partizan after a bloody Champions League fixture. Always play Partizan after a bloody Champions League fixture. 6-0. Because if they concede, your captain's wasted. Exactly. Although, if he's still here, Rage, this is for you. Villa are shite. So, if Arsenal do the business like they should do, then effectively Stevie G could be out of a job. Yeah, that's it, boy. You know it makes sense. You know you stay. Right, what was I going to do? I was going to do the squad. We're going to give them some rest. Got 4 days until the Champions League, so let's give them 3 days rest. Yeah, once we get to another point where I can simulate stuff, chat, through to the next game week, I will do. I just see my profile that I'm world-class reputation. World class. Let's go. See, no hidden attributes. Favorite clubs, Bristol City. Let's go. Career stats. 1 club manager. Transfer value 1 billion. Yeah. Career earnings 4 mil. My record now with Red Star is 80%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dusty wanted to look at Serbia. So, Serbia through their managers. Too much cock, never a bad thing. Yeah, Dan Petrescu, Adi Huta. And this is now the manager, Christophe Galtier, former Saint Etienne manager. I believe this is the PSG manager, right? I had a 60% win ratio, 47 for the guy after, 57 for the guy after, 50 for the guy just now. Euro qualifiers, what else have they done? Nations League Group B, they got pumped. Year before, I think they may have qualified for the World Cup. Nations League, not great. Got to the quarterfinals? No. Oh, the playoff semi-final. Oh, no, they've not been good. World Cup Group D, they beat Syria, lost to Morocco and Germany. No, no, no. Yeah, they've not been great, Serbia. How much was the cock? Quite expensive from memory. But everything good is. So if we go on history, £83 million for the cock. 42 in 26 last season. He's already got 22 in 11 so far. So far this season. Nice cock. Oh, some interesting scouting reports here. B+, defensive midfielder. Not a position we use, but is cheap, so... Very good, very nice. Got an interesting week of it on stream this week, chat. We've got this evening. We have the network game with Murph FM back tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday evening, the main man, GYR, and myself are defending our WHC, World Heavyweight Championship tag title belts. Which is going to be interesting. A little cheeky little tag match for the boys. For the boys, for the boys, for the boys. Right. There we go. Champions League tie at home versus Ajax. Right. We're actually going to play this one, chat. Second game of the episode. Do you think Lissandro's height is as big an issue as the pundits make it out? No, not at all. Like, if he plays alongside Varane, I think it's a non-issue. Personally. 'Cause in FM terms, Varane will be the stopper and Martinez will be the cover. So one will charge up and win headers, and then the other one will sit back. So, no, I don't think his height's a problem in the slightest. Vogels drives into the penalty area. The former Feyenoord man hoofs it over the bar. Out of the hands. Love that. You don't see an awful amount of that. As Yermakov runs down this left-hand side. Obviously, because Big Dom is injured.
Nice car.
Goal! That was liquid football.
That was liquid bloody football. Look at this. Goal awarded. Cockerman scored his 4th goal of the Champions League. You absolutely love to see it. Early ball, first time pass, first time shot, left-footed across goal. Inside 2 minutes, we're up against Ajax. Get battered. And that's 2.
Goal! That was liquid football.
Koundé is 3 centimeters taller than him, and he never gets criticised for his height. Exactly. But it's just because he doesn't play in the Premier League. The fact that Koundé's played at Sevilla and is now at Barca, that won't get spoken about. Simple as. Simple as. Look at these corners. Look at these lovely corners that we're having added in here, hey? With the old stadium expansion. Conor Gallagher. Anthony. Is he worth 100 million euros? Some would say maybe not. He's worth whatever someone's going to pay for him. That's the stance I take, chat. And United were the team that paid 95 million euros. Vogels is in acres of space here. Right decision from him puts us in a good spot. Cross to the far post. That's a great touch, bringing that down. Absolutely unreal. Left back's there. Cross comes over.
Goal! That was liquid football.
Nice car.
Nice cock. Ajax sinking without a trace here, potentially. Murph's not watching, but Murph, maybe this is how you beat the diamond. I don't know. Lissandro Martinez, he's still there, chat. Conor Gallagher, maybe it is a problem. We're scoring headers past him. Maybe it is a problem. Timber's still there. This Ajax team have stayed together relatively well, to be honest. Bruno drops it back to Guerrero. Switches it over to Luka Kana. Through ball. Oh, it's the right idea. Wrong side, I think. Mazraoui's still there as well. Bloody hell, this Ajax team stayed together very well. Swing. Oh.
Nice car.
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby, a triple. We are 4-0 up against Ajax inside 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This is going to be a statement of intent game in the Champions League, I feel. Oh, Southampton have scored again against Chelsea. Anthony's in. And it is put over the bar. Good pressure from the keeper. I love that button. The love is lost for Kana. Treacherous Snake. I want to have a sing for him again. I mean, he's still in the team. He's playing centre mid. He's a box-to-box midfielder now. That's what he is, Jace. Yermakov. Oh, that's a hell of a switch of the play. Have we got our very own Reece James out there? Cuevas, Kana, Vogels, Cockerman.
Nice car.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Cockerman again? Ah, goes behind for a goal kick. Yikes. It's 4. for Abdullah Kocaman. He wants this Champions League goal scoring record. And to be honest, he was quite disappointing against Monaco. Go for the switch. Kana's pushing too far forward. Brian Broby's there. Anthony still on the ball. See, the issue is they're trying to pass it out and they're just getting caught. And then they hit it long and we win the header. Bruno into Kocaman. Oh my God, he scored again.
Goal! That was liquid football.
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah.
I think he scored 6, hasn't he, chat? It's not. He's just the 5. Just the 5 goals from Abdullah Kocaman. I mean, like, oh, they've made a double sub. Conor Gallagher going off and Hovenkamp going off as well. Interesting. Like, I'm gonna praise the team. I'm hoping we can get a few more. Like, 6-0's nice. The cock has 5 on it. I mean, they're playing Anthony as a centre mid, which is just not it, is it? Can we get another corner? We can. Uri Rodriguez.
Goal! That was liquid football.
It wasn't. It was a set piece, but it's 7-0. Routine. Bruno Fernandes on the dead balls is looking quite nice. Watch us fucking get Liverpool out of this group. Watch us get Liverpool out of this group. I am telling you now. I'm not taking Kocaman off. I want him to get the double hat-trick. Alvarez out to Tete. Again, they've just aimlessly gone long. No real reason to do so. Yermakov is going to run at the fullback again. He's absolutely terrorized him all day. Bruno Fernandes. Vogels is there.
Goal! That was liquid football.
As Fulham has scored against Brighton. One of the only teams to do so this year. Fair play, Fulham. Is it the main man, Mitro? Is it? It is Alexander Mitrovic in the 48th minute. The Serbian legend has gone on and scored for Fulham in the second half against Brighton. Liquid football, it is. It is. And the fact that we're 8-0 up as well is an absolute filthy statement of intent for the Champions League. Like, Ajax were the pot 1 team. Like, I don't know if that's because they won the Europa last season, but come on, Uniai. See, 8-1 is less impressive. I love that he's gone and got the ball, though. I love that he's gone and got the ball, though. Onana still in goal. Not a traitor in this instance. Guerrero goes all the way back to the keeper. Guerrero. Good pass out to Vogels. Kocaman's looking for number 6. The pass is in. Guerrero scores.
Goal! That was liquid football.
We are 9-1 up against Ajax. This is the final minute of the 90-plus injury time. Guerrero in towards Vogels. Please square it. Oh, he didn't square it, but I think Kocaman's gone in and scored a double hat-trick. His hands were aloft.
Nice car.
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby, a triple. That's about as comprehensive as it gets, boys and girls. That is fucking gross. I will not lie to you. That is absolutely, unequivocally, fucking disgusting. The fact that we have won that game like that. Alas, we move. Let's take a little Little screeny grabber of that one. Right. Pop that in the group. Le Groupe. I love that, man. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be long until you were here, Dusty. The double hat-trick for the cock means he's got 9 goals, 8 goals in the Champions League already this year. He is there ahead of Owusu, who came through Karabag, who have obviously qualified to be here. So out of the players who have played 2 games, we've got Sebastian Ruiz Diaz, our former player, scoring 4 in 2 for Barca. Konkerman is scoring a goal every 22.5 minutes in the Champions League so far, which is not to be sniffed at. Serbian Cup first round literally does not matter. Does not matter. Right, we're going to watch the game against Partizan. Because funny, innit? That's the current score to beat. It certainly is. It certainly is. Fingers crossed we continue to push forward. They should be pretty happy for the most part. Yeah. Is there anything I can request? Like, what is my percentage of transfer revenue? 60%. No. We will ask for 100%. How much money have we got in the bank? 173 million in the bank. Yeah, we'll have a bit more of that, shall we? Have a bit more of the old transfer rev retained. Yeah, I wonder if we could get that score beaten. Let's switch those 2 around. Let's play Kana up top against Partizan, hey, shall we? Wow, wow. We're going to give the cock a little bit of a break. Yes, I know it's a big game, but let's get the old main man back up top. This is the issue with so many of these games coming in quick succession, chat. Right, corner ball. Bruno Fernandes on the delivery. Seeger's there.
Go! That was liquid football!
And it looks like we are on the way again. 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Give the boys the praise that they need. Wah, wah. Dancy, I'm only going to give like the first half and then we'll take him off because he's coming back from an injury. The cop for a rest and some lube treatment. Yeah, exactly. He's just having a little stroke. Kana's there. Forces a good save. Who is their goalkeeper? It is still Popovic. Fuck. Like, we sold him like 8-9 years ago. Bruno Fernandes. Seeger unable to get this one this time. Vogels picks it up though. Out to Bruno. Gets fouled.
Penrith!
Fulham have scored again, chat. Is it Mitro? If it is, I'm going to have to wildcard and get Mitrovic in the team. It is a penalty, and Bruno Fernandes is going to take it from the spot. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Unlucky Popovic. Bruno Fernandes scores his 15th for the season. Lewis Dunk own goal, apparently. Have you been offered any new international jobs? No. Steve, right before your stream, I fell asleep. Did you end up getting the guy that I found and made an offer for? If you made an offer for MCT, yes. Yes. Did you rename that player? Which player? Which player, John? Go on, Bruno. Yes.
Goal! That was liquid football.
And if you mean Bruno Fernandes, no, it is actually Bruno Fernandes. He's just old as time at this point. Comfortable 3-0 currently. Cross comes over. Get the initial danger clear, but it's not fully over from there. Go on. Yes, good hit. Can't be aggrieved with that, chat. Good hit. No issues there. I did say I was going to take that left mid off, didn't I? We don't want to run him into the ground. It's not worth as he's coming back from an injury. Luis Guerrero can come on. Vogels can come off. Let's bring on this guy. This is the guy, I assume you mean CT. Leonardo Fernandez. He's coming on now. Right, I think we're golden here. Proceed. Hey, you're right, Nav. Well, we've played 2 games in the Champions League so far in the group stages. We won them. Yeah, we won our 2 games in the Champions League so far, Nav. The last result was a 10-1 thumping of Ajax. Told you, we mean business this year. Now we're against Partizan, 3-1. Connor! Oh. Making first choice for all free kick options because his attributes suit so well. Yeah, that's fine. He's a good backup option, to be fair. Seeger scores.
Goal! That was liquid football.
Partizan are better than Ajax then. This team's kind of rotating out. We don't have our first choice right back, centre back. Our first choice left back's injured. The centre midfield partnership isn't the same. Yeah. You know what it is, Nav. You know what it is. We're comfortable. Let's put it this way. Let's praise the team. Fernandes on the delivery. We got Bruno Fernandes and the other Fernandes here. That is a huge challenge. Cut back. Bruno's. What have I missed as I've had to pop out? Balin, you've missed an unbelievable start to the season. The match just prior to us taking on Partizan, we beat Ajax in the Champions League at home 10-1. So pretty comprehensive result there. Zilic. Big save from our boy. Good save. Headed over. Milovanovic, this is Balin's new boys now. He's now, after saving over his Red Star save with Kaiserslautern, he is running a save with Partizan now to see if he can catch me up. 10-1, fucking hell. Yeah, it was... Cockerman got 6, Balin. So, he wasn't great in the first game against Monaco. He still scored twice, but he wasn't great. So, yeah. Ooh, McAllister scores a penalty for Brighton. Guerrero's in. Good save, Popovic. Kind of gets there. Buys the foul, does he? No. Buys the corner. Oh, buys the free kick. He did give it as a free kick. Interesting. This is one-way traffic on this demolition job. Dressing room about as comprehensive as it gets. Right. Unbeaten at home in 40 games, Martin Odegaard. 32 years of age now at PSG. Palace go 1-0 up against Brentford. Very good, very nice. Yeah, Balin, here's some results then. So this season so far, we've gone 7-0, 5-1, 8-0, 6-0, 5-1, 8-0, 7-0, 6-1, 4-2, 3-0, 5-0, 6-0, 10-1, 4-1. When did you sign Luka Kana back? Last season. He's in on loan from Manchester United. Who is managing Partizan? Jovan Golic. They're in the mud? I mean, they're second. Entertaining us more than Robbie Williams. Let me entertain you, boys. Let me entertain you. I'll quickly try and get to this RB Salzburg game, so that we can at least complete one round of why. Okay, so they have increased my transfer revenue retained. Okay, we're back up to 100. Sick. This is what happens when you miss a couple of weeks. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's partly my fault as well, because I've not really been playing it either. You know. After the departure of... let's go on holiday to the next match. After the departure of the... how we got knocked out of the Champions League last time, just infuriated me. Right, so we're going to talk FPL a minute. So Casido's already on 2. I'm hoping he pulls a little bit more out of his backside. Reece James has been injured for me, although most of my players play tomorrow. In terms of some of the rankings, I'm second in my work league. I'm second in the FM Playoffs league. I'm top of this one, which is a paid one. Second in my own league, behind Ali, who is also top and above me here. We're just inside the top 16,000 in England, and almost inside the top 40,000 overall on FPL. So things are going pretty darn well for us. This is my team this game week. I stuck with Haaland as captain after messing up and having Sancho last week. Game week rank pretty low, but again, we're just consistent, chat. Like, look at the game week like my game weeks are getting better, but I'm still staying above everybody, like that average, you know. So that's the way to do it. Yeah, I just need Caicedo to get a little bit more involved in some of the action tonight. That'd be quite nice. John, to be fair, I've not really been playing it, so it's one of those, isn't it? Just one of those. Right, I got 10 minutes. My team is crap. I forgot to update my league, and I've been reminding everyone else. It's a nightmare, John. Absolute nightmare. Can Brighton come back against Fulham? Tariq Lamptey's come on as well. Surprised he's not getting more game time. Chelsea losing without Reece James. Imagine my surprise.
James, we know he can hit them, and how he can hit them! Brilliant from Reece James.
Yes, it is brilliant from Reece James. Just got offered a new contract by my Liège board. Halfway through my first season, ready to expand my Age of Terror on the Polish League. Nice, mate. Make sure you use my little filter, little filtery doodad to find all the best Wonder Kids, like we've been doing in this save. Use my filter, find the best players. Right, we'll instant result this, then we'll play the Champions League, and then we're out of here for this evening, chat. Instante resulte. Sui away at TSC. Ooh, tough game, 2-0. But we get the job done. TSC's goalkeeper on smoke here. I must say, Bruno has been an absolute revelation 16 goals, 23 assists already this season. 2 goals, 4 assists in 2 Champions League games is almost unheard of. And he's an old man. Classy Bruno. Yes, he is. Right, Champions League against RB Salzburg then, boys. Right, he goes out on loan again. Good, very nice. So I've decided on my save for FM23. I'll be starting at Auxerre, doing a journeyman, and eventually become Manchester United, so I'll get the job by reputation. Nice. French League going to be popular this year, I feel. I myself will be doing a team in the French year. A French League, Versailles. Home of the monarchy. Home of the monarchy. Oh, there was an A star in there somewhere. Nah. I look at him compared to all my striking options. He's just not it. Roger. Roger that, sir. Roger this and Roger that. Has Roger got any interest? No, he's extremely doubtful. Donnarumma, doubtful. Yeah. Away at the Red Bull Arena. Interesting. Interesting. We are already starting our group like an absolute house on fire. I'm not expecting that to change against RB Salzburg. I don't know who Salzburg have got in this particular save. But one thing we do know is that RB Salzburg create youth players. They are a very good creator of youth. Grafika shine as they go through in the Serbian Cup, I believe that was. Yeah. Some breaking news, guys. Hit me, John. Hit me. Righty, media. I stay for the full stream. Exactly, John. Exactly, mate. Last game of the stream, chat. RB Salzburg away in the Champions League. We are in the blue kit. We are in the blue kit. Cuevas back to Gomez. Cross comes over. It's bouncing around.
Goal! That was liquid football.
It's not liquid football, it's awful. But we take the lead nonetheless. Up to 9 points, goal difference of 12 as things stand in the Champions League group, which, don't get me wrong, is an easier group. It is an easier group, for sure. Last call, everyone on board. Last match of the stream. Yes, sir. Gomez into the cock. Abdullah Cockerman.
Nice cock.
Goal! That was liquid football.
He's just so fucking good. He's just so bloody good. The mighty cock. Yeah, he's flying again. Considering we're away from home as well, like, to be playing like this against a team of this sort of nature away from home is crazy, really. Cuevas, Cox there. Oh, it's cleared. Yermankov doing nice things out on this left-hand side. He had a great time against Ajax. Good delivery. Cockerman heads over the bar. Unlucky to cock. Oh, he's taken a knock. He's only just come back from injury, the poor guy. But we make a change on the left. As Celtic are 3-0 up against Rapid Vienna. Bruno Fernandes, Vogels, Cuevas gets tackled, but we are so high up the field, Rodriguez will easily step in there. 2-0 up away from home in the Champions League, nothing to be sniffed at. As we say, congratulations to the boys. Let's go into the second half. 2 shots all game so far for RB Salzburg, both of them off target. Superior cock? Yeah, our cock's pretty good. Our cock is pretty darn good. Oh, Tom's tweeted about the vid. Leave some of your screenshots, best wonder kids below, and we'll pick some of the best ones. Yes, we will. I've got all mine sorted from you lovely lot in the old Discord arena. Hard cock, yeah. Yeah. Salzburg are actually probably putting out the best fight that we've seen all season. That's a great pass. Good save. They got a couple of our former players here as well, which is a little bit of a problem. You'd like to think they're going to try that just a little bit harder. Considering Salzburg are the bottom of the group, no points out of the 3 games. Knocked all the way back to their goalkeeper here. Cockerman going to put like the minutest bit of pressure on the keeper there. Cut back. Okafor squeezes it in at the near post. Poor header there from Rodriguez. Actually puts us under a little bit more pressure than required, to be perfectly honest with you, but we're going to keep everybody on because we can. Because we can. We've got the squad that can deal with it. Good interception there. Can we make it 3-1 to make it comfortable at the end of the game? No. Poor pass into Guerrero. Another nice run here. And it is 2-2. Junior Adamu. I mean, this is bad from us. That's poor to let that slip. Really is. I would say we're not good enough. In the final game of the night, we draw 2-2. A little Desmond against RB Salzburg away from home in the Champions League. But ultimately, chat, things have been absolutely phenomenal. We have been flying through this season, obviously with the thanks to the instant results in the league table, in the league stage. But thank you very much for stopping by. I will be hitting the save button there, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night for the network game with Murph FM, where we're hopefully winning the La Liga title. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.